Hi everybody, welcome back to the SeeSaw and another Monday night, another Meals of the Week video. The rain has just started to come down here. It was a beautiful weekend, it's been nice all day, but now it is absolutely bucketing down with rain, and I think there's thunder around too, so it looks like we're in for a bit of a storm. Anyway, for Monday night, I've done something that I made a couple of weeks ago. I hadn't made it for a while before then, but it reminded me how quick and simple it is and how tasty. So this is a cheesy smoked sausage pasta, all done in one pan. So you just cook the smoked sausage with a chopped onion in a little bit of olive oil for about 5 to 10 minutes, just until the sausage starts to just brown on the edges and the onion has gone soft. Then you want to add a little bit of garlic or some garlic granules. And once you've stirred that through, add a can of chopped tomatoes, 1.5 cups of chicken stock, a half a cup of milk, and then about 8 ounces. So what is that? 8 ounces is half a pound, which is what, about 250 grams? Does that sound right? I still struggle with some of the conversions. So you want pasta, essentially pasta to feed your family. So I think we used about 8 ounces of ours for that. And then you just put a lid on the pan, let it all cook away for about 10 to 12 minutes. Once it's cooked through and the pasta's soft, you just add a couple of handfuls of grated cheese and stir that through till it all just melts into yummy deliciousness. So I've got mine with a little side salad. Caleb's got some cucumbers on the side of his. But a really quick and simple supper, ready in less than half an hour, definitely less than half an hour, probably about 20 minutes for this one. So ideal for a busy weekday evening. Hi everybody, so it's Tuesday evening and we've got a bit of a change to plan tonight. So we had planned to have a takeaway on Friday this week, but I was late home today from work. It is after 7 o'clock, it's about 7:15 and I've only just got in. So I decided to pick up the takeaway tonight and then we'll just shift the rest of the meal plan on a day for the rest of the week. So Caleb wanted to try kebab meat. He's never had it before, but he's been saying he would like to try it. So he's got a little bit of the kebab meat, a little bit of the salad, but then I also got him a batter sausage and chips, and he's got flatbread so that he can have a proper kebabby experience. And then I've got the rest of that small kebab with a bowl of salad and then the rest of a portion of chips. And then Tony's got the same, but he's got the chicken kebab, so he's got the chicken shish kebab. He's got a large one of those, which is 2 of the chicken skewers, and his is in a wrap with a portion of chips. So that's our cheeky takeaway for a Tuesday night. Hi everybody, so it's Wednesday evening and tonight we've got the next of our Simply Cook meals. So the details of how this was made will be on the Simply Cook video. This is barbecue tandoori chicken, so it's just pieces of chicken breast. I cut each one in half to make them more manageable and shorter cooking time, with the tandoori coating on. And then we've got seasoned sweet potatoes, which the seasoning for this also came in our pack. And then I've got a little bit of salad there on the side. I'll probably put some of the chili and garlic dressing on my salad because that ties in quite nicely with the flavours, and perhaps a little bit of garlic mayo on the side to dip the sweet potatoes in. But really looking forward to this tonight. Caleb's having some, except he doesn't like sweet potatoes, so he's got some regular chips that I've just cooked him up in the active fryer. But other than that, he's having the same meal as us tonight. So off to enjoy this on a Wednesday night. Hi everybody, so it's Thursday evening and tonight we're resorting to our favourite flavour profile of Mexican food with a chicken enchilada rice casserole, rice bake, but it's all done in one pan on the stovetop. So I don't really know what you call it. It's not a bake. I guess it's a casserole. This is really, really simple. You need some cooked chicken. Now I had a pack of chicken breasts that needed using, so I just sliced them horizontally really thin, so they made like little thin steaks of chicken. And then before I started everything else, I just cooked them for a couple of minutes on each side in the frying pan, and then put them into a low oven just to kind of continue cooking them through while I made everything else. And then I sauteed off a chopped red onion, a chopped green pepper, and a little bit of garlic for about 5 minutes until it was all softened. I added into that one of the big jars of passata, and so you're looking at one of these that's about 700 grams. Yeah, 700 grams. I didn't quite use it all. And then 3 cups, which is almost 2 pints, just under 2 pints, pint and a half, a little bit more than that, of chicken stock. some frozen corn, a couple of good handfuls of frozen corn, and then seasoning wise I used cayenne pepper, oregano, cumin, coriander, and something else I put in there. What else did I put in? Oh, some brown sugar to sweeten it a little bit. And then I just brought that up to a simmer, added in a cup and a half of white rice, put the lid on, let it all simmer away for 15 minutes until the rice was cooked, stirred it all through, added the chopped chicken, which I'd chopped up at the end of the rice cooking time, stirred that through, sprinkled grated cheese over the top, and just popped the lid back on the pan to let the cheese melt. I will actually let it go a bit further. You could put it under the grill as well if you wanted the cheese kind of browned and bubbly. But you can see in there, you've got the rice, there's chicken, corn, the passata, the seasonings. So it tastes like chicken enchiladas, but without the tortilla. So if you can have rice, but you don't like having the bread, if you've gluten issues, you could have this. Or if you're just trying to watch your carb intake, but you're happy to eat rice, certainly on Slimming World, if you're using the cheese as a healthy extra, this is completely free. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. Now, we don't have, surprisingly for this house, any tortillas on standby in the pantry, but we have got some flatbread, so we're probably going to have those with it. And that is our Thursday night chicken enchilada rice casserole. Hi everybody, so it is Friday evening, and tonight we're having these Greek chicken, what in most of the rest of the world called heroes. It would be a bit like kebabs here, except I haven't cooked them on skewers. You could cook these on the barbecue quite easily, but it looked like it was going to rain. It still looks like it's going to rain. So I did mine a combination of the frying pan and the oven. So these were marinating all day, and they marinated in some Greek yogurt, which I combined with a little bit of olive oil, some lemon juice, some white wine vinegar, and then plenty of pepper and oregano. So I left that to marinate all day, and then I just cooked them in a skillet. I had a ridged skillet, like a grill pan. I cooked them in there for about 5 minutes on each side, and then I just popped them into a 160 fan oven just to finish off cooking without drying out. I've made some, in the active fryer, I've made some of the little sliced potatoes, which I've just seasoned up. I'm going to have mine with one of these Italian flatbreads. The boys have got tortillas with theirs. I've got a little bowl of salad, and then in true Greek style, I've got a mint and yogurt dressing. So this is just some fat-free Greek yogurt, some of the leftover yogurt from the marinade. And I've stirred through it about a teaspoon of mint sauce, and that is one of my favourite things to have with this sort of a meal. I love tzatziki anyway, and this is just a really good shortcut. If you're following Slimming World, you might want to sin the mint sauce depending on how much you put in, but I forget how much mint sauce is. It's like a sin for a teaspoon, or even half a sin for a teaspoon. Just check that, but it's not very many at all. And if you use the fat-free Greek yogurt, then that's completely free. So a really yummy meal for a Friday night. This would be great patio meal. Not for us tonight, because it definitely looks like it's about to start raining again. But if you'd cook these on the barbecue, then you have everything else ready, would be a great patio meal. So off to enjoy this on a Friday night. Hi everybody, so it's Saturday evening, and tonight we're having burgers. So I'm not bothered about buns. If I'm going somewhere that makes really delicious like homemade burgers, I might occasionally have one, but I'm really not bothered about bread at all. And so I would rather have it without the bun and then have some extras, or have something sweet later or something like that. So I've got two of these, which are the Aldi skinny burgers. They're the 5% beef ones. I've got one slice of cheese just melted across between the two. I've got some sweet potato wedgie fries shapes that were just cooked with some paprika, garlic and pepper. I've got some cucumber, peppers, lettuce and tomatoes with a little bit of this fat-free chili and garlic, the Pizza Express dressing, which I really love. And then in there I've also got a tablespoon of this caramelized red onion burger relish, which is from Aldi. So that's mine. The boys are having more traditional, but they've also got chicken burgers rather than beef burgers. Caleb's got cheese melted onto his. He's got ketchup on the bottom. There's mayo on the top. And then he's got regular chips because he doesn't like sweet potatoes. and some cucumber slices with his. So that is our Saturday night burger tea. Hi everybody, so it's Sunday evening and tonight we've got roast gammon. So this is one of the large unsmoked gammon joints that I get from Aldi. That's my favourite. There's no saltiness in it at all. I don't need to soak it or anything. And I cooked it differently today. I've put it in the slow cooker as I often do, but I've done it with I poured over 3 cans of sugar-free, like equivalent to Fanta, so fizzy orange. You can use any kind of fizzy drink you prefer, so you could use it with like a Diet Cherry Coke or a Cherry Fanta or something like a Diet Dr. Pepper. You could use anything really, and it just puts some flavour. So I've tasted the gammon. It doesn't taste like orange, but you can get a hint of it in the gammon. So it was cooking all afternoon in the crock pot, and then I've got it with some of the little stuffing balls with the Aldi stuffing mix. I've got some steamed broccoli, carrots, peas and cauliflower, and then some little roasties done in our active fryer with some gravy. It looks a bit pulled apart because I was just about to take my first mouthful and then remembered that I hadn't done my video. So it was all nicely arranged on the plate when I started. So that is mine and that is Caleb's. And yeah, that's the end of another week of meals. So thank you for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you back here on the SeeSaw soon.